Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, good morning everyone. Thank you for joining our forum, focusing on the roles and responsibilities of the audit committee relating to risk management. So, my name is Muhammad NAJMI, and I will be moderating today's session. As you all can see, we have a different panel with us today. So, without wasting any time, let's go around and introduce ourselves.
Okay, hello and good morning everyone. Thank you for having me today. I am so honored to be one of your panelists. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is ERIEANA. I am the chairperson of this audit committee.
Morning and hello, I am Intan Nursyahira. I am a member of the audit committee with 6 years of experience in finance and risk management. Thank you for having me today.
Hi everyone, I'm RABIATUL. I'm also a member of the audit committee, specialized in governance and compliance. Thanks for inviting me. Such a lovely day to be here.
So thank you all for joining. So our focus for today's forum is on overview of the audit committee's responsibilities in risk management. So, but before we go further into it, let me briefly explain what an audit committee is for. So, generally, an audit committee is a subset of a company's board to board of directors' responsibilities for overseeing the financial reporting, the audit process, the company's internal controls and compliance with laws and regulations. So the committee ensures that the integrity of financial statements, the effectiveness of internal controls, and the independence and performance of the company's internal and external auditors. So, okay, Ms. ERIEANA, since our focus is on risk management, could you start by giving us your point of view of how the audit committee works specifically in managing risks?
Okay, absolutely. So basically, we all know that audit committee plays a critical role in organization, right? So our main responsibility are to ensure that there is a robust risk management framework. Not to forget that we also need to review and approve the risk appetite and tolerance level. Plus, we also have to evaluate the effectiveness of risk management processes, as well as ensuring regulatory compliance is prioritized in an organization. In fact, we also promote a risk culture awareness within the organization and support continuous improvement in the risk management practices.
Impressive. That's a great overview. How about you, Ms. Intan? Could you add to that and maybe share some examples of how the audit committee evaluates the effectiveness of risk management processes?
Sure. I focus on assessing risk mitigation strategies and monitoring risk reporting and communication. In addition to regular views of the risk register, we conduct a periodic audits and assessment to evaluate the effectiveness of our internal controls and mitigation strategies. For example, we recently undertook a comprehensive review of our cybersecurity measures, which involve both internal assessment and third-party evaluation. This approach ensures that our internal controls are robust and up-to-date, providing the necessary safeguards against potential threats. Just to share with you guys, as a member of the audit committee in a Malaysian company like Petronas, the audit committee plays a crucial role in overseeing the adequacy and effectiveness of the risk management and internal control system. The audit committee reviews and deliberates on internal audit reports that include opinions on governance, risk management, and internal controls, along with audit findings, root causes, implication, and recommendation. This internal audit exercise provides reasonable assurance on the state of Petronas governance and control. Additionally, the audit committee is responsible for oversight function related to the company, internal control, and financing reporting to safeguard Petronas asset, ensuring the quality and reliability of financial information. Plus, it also promoting efficiency and good governance practices, including regular reporting and public disclosure on climate-related matters.
That sounds very true. So, but how do we ensure that the findings from these assessments are effectively addressed? Anyone?
Allow me to elaborate. So, we all know that effective follow-up is very crucial. We have a process in place where we prioritize findings based on their risk, impact and urgency. Action plans are developed and we monitor progress regularly through follow-up meetings and reports. So this ensures accountability and timely resolution of any issue identified.
Excellent. Wow. Our discussion looks like getting very interesting. But we will now take a short break and then continue with our next session.
Commercial break.
It all starts with a Nescafe. Eliezer Studios present New look, new flavor, new taste. The difference. The elegance. Be you. Enjoy every sip. Nescafe Ice Black.
Welcome back, everyone. Shall we continue our discussion? So now we will dive into the current risk management framework and how it integrates with the audit committee's responsibilities. So, Ms. Chairperson, could you mind giving us some insights into this?
Well, of course. So our risk management framework include policy and procedure for identifying, assessing, managing, as well as monitoring the risk. So we conduct regular risk assessment and document all the key risks in our key register. We also have established risk appetite and tolerance level. We also implement mitigation strategy and internal control to address the identified risks. Regular reports are also provided to the audit committee as well as to the senior management to keep them informed of the organisation risk profile. So if I'm not mistaken, a few years ago, our company had a major risk related to supply chain disruption. So in a crisis situation, we as the audit committee have to make sure that there is a solid crisis management plan in place. So what we did was we diversified the supplier base and implement more robust inventory management system. The committee member regularly review this risk management to ensure that the company could maintain their operational smoothly even when faced with unexpected supply chain issue. So it shows that it is very important for the members to be knowledgeable on the risk management process, as it can help the organisation to navigate potential disruption effectively. So if the member fail to do so, the company may face significant losses in terms of financial as well as the operational.
From what Ms. ERIEANA shared, so we all know that becoming an audit committee member requires extreme dedication, especially in critical situations. So in fact, there are requirements for appointing the audit committee under Companies Act 2016. So with proper qualifications, the members will be knowledgeable. Therefore, to perform well at all levels in the committee, members need to fulfill key criteria governed by the Malaysian Code on Corporate Governance, which is MCCG, and the listing requirement of Bursa Malaysia. So some of those requirements for your information. So first one is members of the audit committee should be independent, non-executive directors, ensuring that objectivity and impartiality in their oversight functions. Second one is members should have relevant experience in accounting, finance or business management, equipping them with the necessary skill to identify and address risk and compliance issues. And the last one, members must comply with high ethical standards and demonstrate integrity and professionalism in carrying out their duties, fostering trust and confidence among stakeholders.
Becoming a member of audit committee can be challenging due to the specific qualification and requirements that must be met. Candidates typically need a strong background in finance, accounting and related field, as well as relevant experience in corporate governance and compliance.
Good information to future candidates. Thank you for that. Now, I will open for the audience to ask any questions regarding this topic. Anyone?
Hi,
Hi there.
my name is Nursyahira. I would like to ask Mrs. Intan, from your perspective as a member of the audit committee for the past 6 years, how do you ensure effective oversight of the risk management process?
Good question, Nursyahira, and thank you. As a member of audit committee for the past 6 years, to ensure the effectiveness of the risk management process, I set clear expectation for acceptable risk levels and ensure adequate resources and skilled personnel are in place. Open communication is crucial, fostering an environment where team members can report risks and discuss mitigation strategy. We regularly review and challenge the risk assessment and mitigation strategy presented, ensuring trueness and accuracy. Staying informed about emerging risks and trends is also essential, requiring continuous learning and monitoring of the external environment. This element combine ensure robust and effective oversight of the risk management process.
Those are important points. So, based on my understanding, the audit committee believe that regular training and awareness programs can also play a significant role in promoting a risk-aware culture. Is that true, Ms. ERIEANA?
Yes, that's very much true. So technically, trainings and awareness programs helps to ensure that everyone in the organization understand their role in the risk management. So it is important for us to set the tones at the top level management and encourage them to open communication about the risk. So by recognizing and rewarding good risk management practice, it can further reinforce a positive risk culture in an organization.
Yes, I completely agree. We got a call from the audience. We continue with the question and answer session with the audience. Hello, who is there?
Hello, my name is Fakr Al-Wafi. I have a question for Ms. Rabiatul. Could you please elaborate on the importance of integrating risk management with audit committee strategy objective?
Alright, thank you for the question, Mr. Al-Wafi. Okay, so let's hear the explanation from Ms. Rabiatul.
Certainly, risk management should be integrated into the strategic planning process. This means considering risk in all strategic decisions and ensure that our risk appetite and tolerance level align with our strategic goals. Regularly review and update our risk assessment based on changes in our strategic direction is also important.
Thank you. And now we have come to the end of our discussion on roles and responsibilities of the audit committee in relation to risk management. But before that, let's take a short break before we wrap up our session and address any final thoughts or questions.
You might have seen this clip in our newest spec ad for Nike. Now at first we tried simply leaving the camera on the ground and having our athletes jump over it, but we realized to show their true speed, the shot needed motion. The problem was we had no equipment to do this from a distance, so I knew our only solution was to time it myself. This meant laying down next to the camera with my head just inches away from the action, so I got in position and tried again, this time tilting the camera up at the very moment they soared above my head, resulting in one of my favorite shots of all time. Here's the final product.
Okay. Hello everyone. I regret to announce that we are almost done with our discussion. So I think let's each share our key takeaways or perhaps a piece of advice for the audit committee regarding their role in risk management. So Miss Riana, let's start with you.
Okay, let me think. I'm not really good at giving advice, but okay, I guess my advice would be to maintain effectiveness of the risk management is to have a robust framework, clear oversight, and as integrating with strategic planning, I would say. So the audit committee members should not wait for any issue to arise, but should actively engage in the risk assessment. So another key is to always promote risk culture awareness and support continuous improvement.
That's a really good point, Miss ERIEANA. But for my side, I think that I will emphasize that regular reviews, adequate resources, and comprehensive risk reporting are critical. Collaboration with internal and external auditor ensure that our practices are effective and compliant. So that as a matter of fact, open communication and regular updates are essential for effective risk management.
Good point, everyone. Understandable. So it's clear that a proactive approach and robust processes are essential for effective risk management. But before we end, let's hear Mr. Rabiatul's opinion on this.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. My advice would be compliance with regulatory standards and promoting a risk-aware culture. Continuous training and development also help maintain our risk management capabilities. So, in my simple words, audit committees must be prepared to adapt accordingly.
That's a good point from everyone. So I would like to thank to all of you for your valuable insights. So thank you as well to our beloved audience for your participation. So we hope this forum has provided a clear understanding of the audit committee's roles and responsibilities in risk management. So I think this concludes our discussion. If there are no further questions, we'll be end the session. I think that's all. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Najmi.
Thank you, Najmi.
You're welcome. See you again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sorry, salah. Bukan chairman. Sorry.
Kejap. Buat lain.
Sabar. Kejap.
From your perspective, as a member of... My name is Nursyahira.
Regret?
Regret.
Regret.